I have reached out to Kira Hill with a few questions from the Volley Truth about her organization. So I am definitely looking forward to her response back, and we'll do an update if she does give us a holler back. So I'm looking forward to the response. Okay, Volley Truthers, as promised, here's the Red Hat Clinic update. I spoke with Kara Hill and asked a few questions. When invited to the Red Hat Games, what's all included in the uniform package or the game package? Here's what's included: custom gear, such as the practice shirt, the jersey, shoes, socks, spandex, sweats, high-level training, a party because you know that she's all about the kids having fun and just a very good time, and a breakout session on scouting, nutrition, building your brand, and a motivational speaker will come and speak with the players. Everything but your transportation, stay, and food will be included. I also asked if the highlight video service is offered, and it is at a cost. There is an editing service. It is $149 a month, and you'll receive one reel a month. I asked if she guarantees a D1 offer if the family buys the highest recruiting package. She does not guarantee a scholarship, as that's against NCAA rules. She does, though, have a 100% success rate as of today, and she does not take every player on as a client. Her company manages about 200 players a year. I also asked what separates her from other recruiting services out there today. She stated what separates them are the relationships that they have with college coaches, the fact that they travel and get in the gym to personally advocate for their clients, to college coaches, that she also owns a media service. She teaches social media marketing as a social media influencer herself with over 1 million followers, not to mention her biggest audience being TikTok. So I also asked, whichever package a family chooses to go with, is there a one-time fee or is that a per year cost? And is it something that they can choose to change whenever they are ready? Ms. Hill stated that her recruiting services is a bigger investment, but she does not share her fees without meeting with any family first. So her company meets with the family twice a month and provides step-by-step guidance counseling. They manage all their video editing, provide an email marketing and social media marketing strategy. They also travel to major recruiting events to get in the gym and advocate. Her company is a highly personalized service. The Volley Truth actually asked if she takes every client. She is very picky about the clients that she picks. I asked her what are some examples of her not taking clients, and she has some red flags. And here are some of the red flags that she listed. She's all for big dreams or dreaming big, but if you tell her something like you are only considering 3 Power 5 schools and she doesn't think it's within reach based on where you are athletically, she will flat out say it's not realistic and she doesn't think her company is a match for you. If the player doesn't seem committed to the process or seem that interested in playing, and the parents are doing all the talking, then she says she usually just shares what the player needs to do to be successful and lets them know she doesn't really have any openings. And then finally, sometimes she just doesn't really have any openings. And if she's full with a particular class, she limits her numbers so that she can keep her 100% success rate that she has and that she's had for 13 years. So she will establish a wait list and circle back if need be later. And so I totally understand. So I'm tracking players are you all tracking? So, in closing, a follower didn't think I was clear enough. So, let me be very clear. For a younger player, 13 years and under, the base clinic price of 150 for 2.5 hours, is it worth it? Yes, it's a fun experience. For a middle schooler, the clinics are fine if you are wanting to try to get invited to the Red Hat Games in December, as she does have a middle school division. But parents, please take your parental goggles off, I will say, and really evaluate your player before investing in this, because this is not a clinic for players that are beginners. So be advised, the players need to be seasoned, skilled, and ready to hit the floor balling out to get that invite. Otherwise, you don't need to send them and waste your $150. Now, what applied for the younger players definitely applies for the older players. But if the older player is late to the game, if the older player is a newbie, if the older player doesn't know or has parents that doesn't know the process, or just seems too overwhelmed and the process seems a bit stressful, or you know what, just has parents that just don't have the time to help their player and has the dime, no shame, then yeah, Cara Hill is worth it. There are plenty of recruiting services out there, such as NCSA, University Athlete, Field Level, Sports Recruits. You know how I feel about sports recruits if you've been following me. Student Athlete Recruiting, Smart Athlete, MVP Sports Recruiting, Sports Recruiting USA, College Athlete Advantage, and more out there. What I will say is that where I have seen some of these services above at the qualifiers, I have never, and I repeat, I've never seen them at courtside filming, taking pics, cheering, engaging, speaking after the games like Cara Hill. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that sounds a lot like she's trying to bring something different to the game of volleyball. Heck, she might just make the recruiting process evolve. We never know. I'm going to wrap this update up with the double down on this music, because I simply love music at practices, clinics, tournaments, whatever, right? And now, I know that I said the music wasn't the best. Then that's my opinion, right? And she did say that the music of today was just too risque. But as I stated in an earlier episode, the music of our era was said to be just as raunchy, but there are clean versions. There are ways around everything. It is rough out here in these volleyball streets. So until next time. That's all for now, but if you like the content, leave a comment below, spike the like button, and subscribe to my channel.